Some more beautiful people, welcome back to another episode of Newsview, ladies and gentlemen. Well, what's on the topic today? Well, you might have seen the title, ladies and gentlemen. Well, we are going to be reviewing the movie Vettiyan by superstar Rajini, ladies and gentlemen. Is it a good movie or is it a flap movie? Is it a movie just made for the fans or is it a movie made for the common people with the outstanding scenarios that is happening in India right now, ladies and gentlemen? Too much spoilers? Yes, I know, I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but the show starts in about 4 hours from now, 10 a.m. at night, 10 p.m. at night, sorry about that. The time that I'm recording this right now is about 5 in the evening, so stick around, ladies and gentlemen, and we're gonna be having a blast. Grab a popcorn and enjoy the show. So, ladies and gentlemen, back off to the movie. It's the time that I'm recording this right now is about 3:25 at the night, ladies and gentlemen. I came about around 1 p.m. so it's about 2 hours long, and it took me a little while to organize this, ladies and gentlemen. So I got my tab right over here. I wrote some important points on what should I discuss about this movie review. So first off, ladies and gentlemen, before starting off, well, is this movie a timeless classic or this movie just a movie for the fans, ladies and gentlemen? Well, 100% this movie is a timeless classic. How do I say that? Well, let's dissect this movie into 3 special categories listed right here, ladies and gentlemen. First off, starting top on the list is going to be the screenplay and direction of the movie, consist of all the editing parts and etc of that still. And the second part is going to be on that of the sound design, and third part is obviously gonna be about whether this movie has a presence in the future or it's gonna be a standalone movie for the time being, ladies and gentlemen. Is it a short trend movie or is it a long trend movie? So, ladies and gentlemen, first off, starting the top list, ladies and gentlemen, it's gonna be the screenplay and the direction of this movie. So I have made a few points on that. So on the script side, ladies and gentlemen, the devs of this movie have made a great job on choosing the best script for this movie, ladies and gentlemen. Underlying the details as well as the issues that is happening in India right now, I don't want to give out too many spoilers because you need to experience this movie to understand what the devs are trying to say and what are the problems that are faced in India right now, ladies and gentlemen. I want to give the developers a huge props to that, ladies and gentlemen, for picking that kind of a story. Remember, this kind of story usually do not work and always ends up in controversy, but this time they have made sure that this movie also has equal parts of comedy, tragedy as well as action, and they all packed it into a story that at the end of the day tells a good story and a good message to the people, ladies and gentlemen. So on the dev side, huge props, ladies and gentlemen, huge props. So as well as on the director's side, obviously the direction as well as the editing and the cinematography, the camera angles, the cameras that they use, the lenses that they use were all on point, ladies and gentlemen, were all on point. You need to experience this in order to believe what the cinematography is. So with that said, then on the sound effects and the sound design of this movie, ladies and gentlemen, first off, on the music side of things, obviously you don't need me to explain this, ladies and gentlemen. An Anirudh musical, it's obviously gonna be a jam-packed bass boosted music start to finish, ladies and gentlemen. Whether it's gonna be a BGM, a entrance scene, a love scene, whatever that is, Anirudh has the upper notch in the in the BGM side of things, ladies and gentlemen. The sound design on the music side is absolutely mind-blowing, ladies and gentlemen. If you have a home theater, please do experience that kind of a sound effect, ladies and gentlemen. And if you do watching this and if you do want to check out the movie, ladies and gentlemen, I think so it's gonna be available on OTT platforms. I think so on Amazon Prime a couple of weeks from now or in about a month or so. I'm not sure about that. But if you do want to watch this movie, ladies and gentlemen, I highly suggest you please do go watch it in a theater, ladies and gentlemen. preferably go watch it in an IMAX so that you get the sound effects that I'm talking about, right? And as well as the sound design on the general part of the movie, ladies and gentlemen, apart from the music. Obviously, there's always a saying, whether there's going to be a good film or it's not going to be a good film, it all depends on the music and the sound effects as well as the correct editing of this audio, ladies and gentlemen. Well, that's what they have done. The devs of this movie have absolutely blown people's minds out, ladies and gentlemen, in terms of sound designing, ladies and gentlemen. Each and every single sound in this movie, whether it be a sound effect, an SFX, or even the clarity of the character's voice, is absolutely on point, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know how they did it, I don't know which mics they used, how the editing process was, but the sound design on this movie is gonna be, I'll give it a fair round score of 8 out of 10, ladies and gentlemen. So on the score basis, the direction, the screenplay and the direction, I'll give it a 10 out of 10. On the sound design, ladies and gentlemen, I'll give it a solid 9 out of 10. 8.5, 9 out of 10, ladies and gentlemen. The third most important thing, is this gonna be a one-hit wonder movie, or this gonna be a timeless classic, ladies and gentlemen? Obviously, for the past few years, superstar Rajini's movies have always been a one-hit wonder. It's usually just made for the fans, whether it's gonna be all of these movies right over here. But this movie, I think so, Rajini Kanth has done it, ladies and gentlemen. He got a good story. He did find a good set of editors. He did find a good set of director, and this movie will be a timeless classic, ladies and gentlemen. So, would I suggest you to watch it? Definitely, ladies and gentlemen. Would I suggest you to watch it as a family? Definitely, for sure. Please do watch it with your family, ladies and gentlemen. And is this a movie for the fans? Yeah, that's a bit of a thing to talk about, ladies and gentlemen. Please do go see that movie. Leave it down in the comment section below on what do you thought about this movie, ladies and gentlemen. And with that said, these are all my opinions. Maybe opinions might differ from person to person, but these are my opinions. I really like the movie, ladies and gentlemen. I highly suggest you to go watch it. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, you know what to do. Hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on that bell notifications, and if you're not yet follow me on Instagram, please do follow me on Instagram, ladies and gentlemen. Link is down in the description also. With that said, catch you guys on the next one. Until then, it's your boy Sunil signing off. Take care and peace.